everybody. We're gonna do a little thing with the chickens today. We're gonna give them a treat container. So our chickens are pretty, they're pretty chill. They're pretty, they don't peck at each other or things like that. But I do feel like they don't get a lot of stimulation in their little 4x6 coop. That's not a lot of space to be running around and exploring and all that. So I saw this idea online the other day and I found a jar to do it with. But basically this is an old mayonnaise jar, and I rinsed it out and then I cut some holes in it. I don't know how well you can see those. And the idea is I'm gonna fill it up with some of the dried worms that we give them and some scratch, and hopefully it'll provide a little bit of stimulation and reward for them. So hopefully they'll peck at it, and then those worms and seeds and snacks and stuff will fall out and they get a reward for their exploration. Just wanting to give them a little bit of stimulation, because all they do all day is hang out in that coop. They don't get to explore because we don't free range them or anything. So that's what John and I are going to do today. We're just going to go out there and get it filled up, put it in the coop, and see how they react to it. The wind is crazy, so I hope that you can hear me when we're out here. Mostly full of the worms, because the holes I cut are kind of big and I think the seeds will come out pretty quickly, but mostly worms. I think that's good. And then I'm just going to add some scratch to it as well. And it is falling out already, but that's okay. I don't know if I'll be able to shake it up. Maybe we'll see. That's good. We'll leave a little room in there. Okay, so we got mostly worms, and then some scratch on top. I'm gonna put the lid on. I am gonna try to shake it up. I know some stuff's gonna come out, but I kind of want it mixed up a little bit. So let's see how well that goes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not bad. I mean, there's not a ton of scratch in there. It is mostly worms. But like I said, it's just for some mental stimulation for them to explore something and get a little reward for it. So we're going to put it in and see what happens. They like to try to get out whenever we open the door. They're right at it.
Pearl doesn't know what to think. Come on, Pearl. Get on up here.
So I know that was quick, but it didn't take much to get that ready and put out there for them. And I'm going to repeat what I said out there just in case you can't hear it because of the wind. I basically filled that mayonnaise jar that I had cut some holes in, about 3/4 of the way full of worms, and then the rest of it with some scratch. Like, you could probably do whatever combination of treats you wanted. And then I just shook it up a little bit, stuck it in there. They were at it right away because they get those worms often as treats, so they know what they are. But you could tell, like, it's not like they could get the snacks right away. They have to work at that a little bit. So, which is the idea, just to give them some mental stimulation. So there you go. There's an idea if you need to give treats to your chickens and give them a little stimulation to kind of work for those treats. We're going to keep our eye on it, see how quickly they go through that, because I don't want them to eat like treats all day, you know? So I don't want it to be too easy for them. So, but those holes were probably about 1 inch long and maybe a 1/2 inch wide, a little bit skinnier than a 1/2 inch wide, just enough so those worms will fit through. So there you go.